Hello folks, I just wanted to do a quick video on my pickle pot. I had just kind of made a video about when I made it, how my 2-year-old and I, we put it together. We being me, and he participated by making a mess and tearing things apart and just being a general entertaining nuisance. So I wanted to actually go a little bit more in depth into my pickle pot. So this is my pickle pot. As you can see, we have used a lot of the pickles. There's still some sweet peppers in here, which I will take out before I add anything new. I don't want them to get buried underneath the new things. And then now, there goes my earbud. I think I'm just gonna put some carrots and cabbage in. So I'll show you how to prepare them and how to what I put in them. I also I got this idea. This is not my idea. I saw this lady on YouTube, and she has a pickle brine that is 17 years old. So she keeps adding to the pickles, adding different kinds of vegetables. And I'll maybe put a link to her channel in the comment section below so that you guys can go and check her out. But I wanted to give it a try. I actually ordered this pickle pot off of Amazon. It took quite some time. If memory serves me correctly, probably 2 or 3 months to get here from Amazon. I think it was due to the shipping fiascos that they were having at the time. I ordered it, I want to say last year, and I gave it one try and I didn't do something right. So I pulled it out again a little while ago and thought I would give it another try, and it has turned out quite delicious. So I'll show you what's in it, what I put in the brine, as well as what I'm going to add to it. Because from what I understand, based on this lady's videos, every time you add vegetables, you have to add some water, you have to add some other ingredients and stuff, because it keeps the brine fresh and doing its job, I guess. So I'll just kind of walk you through a little bit of the ingredients that I'm going to use, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is what I've done. I've got my carrots all cut up. I didn't want them too small, otherwise it'd be hard to grab and get out of the pot. And then I just kind of chunked my cabbage, and there's my peelings. And I've got another piece of ginger and a little piece of turmeric. I'm going to try it with some turmeric root, and I'll show you how I get it out of the pot. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little cup that goes on top of this. And in this well here is water. That's what keeps the pot safe and sanitary, I guess. So I have my dedicated chopsticks for pulling my items out of the pot. And I'm just going to do that right now. Maybe. Might take a little while. My skills with the chopsticks are not spectacular. Smells good. Just smells like sweet peppers. In this particular batch, I added for vegetables, I had a little bit of bok choy, as well as, what else did I put in there? These peppers. So I added the bok choy, and I also added some enoki mushrooms. They tasted good, but they kind of melted a little bit. They were not appetizing to look at. I ended up putting them in a soup, and it tasted really good that way, but I don't think I'll put that in again. There we go. That's what I've got. I've only got a few more. The last ones are kind of a little bit tricky. I've got to be good with the chopsticks, and I'm not spectacular. So besides the vegetables that I added, I also added some star anise. I added some garlic, a few dried chilies. What else? think I added some fennel seed, not fennel, cumin seed. Is that it? I don't know if you're supposed to give it a stir, but I'm going to. There we go. I think that's everything. I added some cumin seed as well as the salt and sugar and vodka. Now I don't have any vodka right now. I'm gonna have to substitute with rice vinegar. Let's hope it works and stays healthy and happy. So I'm gonna add my, I just got sprayed in the face, my liquid. Oh, that smells good. My other stuff first. I'm eyeballing it because this lady uses her eyeballs. She measures in the very traditional way, not without a measuring spoon. I think she's got a cookbook out though, so maybe there's measurements in there. And then I'm just gonna put a couple of handfuls. I just have pure organic sugar here. I couldn't find, she uses rock sugar, I think what it is, but I couldn't find any of that, so I just use the regular stuff. And I'm gonna do the same with this sea salt. So I'm gonna put those in. And I'm just gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a little bit less salt this time. I didn't want it to go bad, so I think I put a little bit too much salt in this time. And then I'm gonna give it a little stir. I'm not gonna add anything. Oh, and I put peppercorns in as well. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think maybe a chunk of bok choy sunk to the bottom. I'm just gonna give it a stir. And then I'm gonna add my turmeric, my ginger, and then I'm gonna put my carrots at the bottom. And yes, my counter is clean. I cleaned it. So I'm just gonna plop them in. Just like that. And then I'll see if these fit. Some of them I might have to cut in half. They may not fit, like this big guy here. I don't know if we'll fit all of the cabbage. Oh, shoot. But you want to make sure the veggies are underneath the brine. Just like that. I don't know if this is how a pickle pot's supposed to be used with these veggies, but I am game. Oh, I did fit it all in. That's good. And then I'm going to get just a piece of paper towel and clean out the well. I don't want that vegetable. Put some new water in. I don't want that veggies in there. I don't want any spices in there either. You can tell I haven't done this too often yet. I think this is my first time refilling it. So, and then I'm just gonna give the cap a little bit of a wipe here. And then you put the cap on. Just a little bit of water and you just pour it right in there. And there, you're done. You wait and you just let it go till you're happy with it, I think. with these peppers, since these are a little bit harder vegetables, I think they might take a little bit longer. Either that or they'll be a little bit crunchier. These peppers are a little bit soft. Like they didn't maintain the crunch as well. So I think I might have left them in for a little longer. They're still pretty crunchy, but I might have left them in for a little bit too long. But they have a really, really nice flavor to them. So I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. So this one isn't nearly as pretty and colorful as the last one we made, but I'm hoping that it tastes just as good. So there's my pickle pot. So I just realized I forgot to include a couple of very important points in regards to the pickle pot. First thing is you want to make sure your vegetables are blemish free as much as possible. You want to take off the outer skin of the cabbage and make sure, peel your carrots, wash your vegetables, whatever you're putting in, you want to make sure it's as good as possible. And another thing that this lady mentions in her one video is that it takes a while for the brine to develop. So whatever you add into your pickle pot, it will add to the flavor. So whatever vegetables you add on will take on, the brine will take on that flavor. So the longer you age it, the older your brine is, the better it should taste, and the more it will, the flavor will develop. So I'm really excited to see what this flavor develops into and how it ages. So I hope you guys have a good day, and till next time.